have the big time flamethrower. So let's see if we can throw some flame and then ignite. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the Petal Place property located in the countryside of northeastern Ontario, Canada. Hey guys, it's your friend Peaches here. I am in the garden, one of my happy places. And I think I mentioned it to you before that I am all fenced in now. And one of the things that happened when I got fenced in here so that the deers can't get into the garden is that the entrances have all been fenced off, basically, because we need to make gates for the entrances. Right now I am entering through that door through the accessory building, right? So my intention is to make a gate, a simple gate. So let's get started. I'm gonna measure, and I have a few pieces of I was gonna say a few pieces of material. Okay, so I have the material that I need for the fence. So not the fence, come on girl, the gate. So I am gonna go ahead and measure to see how much I need, how wide and how high I need to cut my frame. Wish me luck. You know, I do a lot of DIYs around here. I do my own thing, right? I don't go by the book. You don't always have to go by the book, especially when you're doing something like that out here in the garden. If it ends up looking good and it works, good on you. Okay, so my hubby and my son have already cut a piece of wire that I'm going to use for the gate, but I'm not going to pull it off yet until I have done the frame. So let's see our width. So I'm going to hinge it on here on the face of the wood, and it's just going to be one panel, and I think it's natural for me just to come and to open the gate this way. So I'm going to hinge it on this side. So let's just measure. "46 inches wide." 46 inches wide, and and 60 inches. 46 by 60. 46 by 60 outside measurements. Okay, so let's go cut some wood. 46 by 60. So these are my two pieces that I'll be using, and I'm going to cut them into two. 46. Oh, that's 41, but I think I am going to put it in between 41, 41 and 6. That's 47. You know what? 47. 47. Okay, let's see how long this is. That's 72. So I need to take off 10 inches. Not 10 inches, 12 inches. Okay. Now this looks like it could be a little straighter. Yeah, it looks like it could be straighter here. So I'm going to try to straighten it. Okay, let's see. These bugs. That's 41. Okay, it's just a teensy insy weeny bit off. Just has a little bulge. That's 40 and 3/4. 40 and 3/4. So I'm just going to shave off a little piece, and then I'm going to rip it down the middle. Okay, so I straighten the one edge, and then I cut this into 2 pieces. That's done. Now, I need to cut this down to 60 inches. Oh! Sorry, all that sawdust making me sneeze. Okay. My eggplants are growing. I wouldn't be surprised if I see them putting on flowers soon, because they look small, but they're old. They've been around for a little bit. Okay, so I flipped it because I want to cut this knot off. So 60 inches. Okay, that's 72. I just want to see if the wood is square. Oh yeah, it's pretty square. So I am going to take it inside, and I'm going to cut off 12 inches, and then I'm going to rip it down the middle. I think I'm going to need a 5th piece of wood, because I need a piece of brace. So, okay, let's get this done. So first of all, I need to take off 12 inches off the length. Okay. Another piece. I think I'm gonna let this work. Let's go see where I should cut it. So it's not long enough. It needs to be as long as this. Or longer. Okay, here's a piece of rustic wood. No, not long enough. Here is another piece of rustic wood, like I use at the top of the gateway. It is long enough. So when I'm done cutting this, I'm going to cut this down to size. Okay, So now I'm going to have to really brace because I have to cut all this length. So it is 3 inches. There we go. Now let's cut. Something fell off. I think it's from right here. Yeah. Okay, so I think the next thing I'm going to do is turn it on, and then I'm just going to pull towards me. Let's see how that feels. Or I could just take it off and cut from the other direction. I think that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is when I take it off, I'm going to make sure that the same side is going against the stop, brace, whatever. So I'll just flip it. And that will make sure that I get to this cut in the middle here or as close as possible. I am no expert here. It's DIY to the best of my ability. Now, let's cut the other piece down. Okay. Gotta make sure that they are the same length. Do I want it inside or do I want it outside? Now I'm thinking that I may want it outside. So I'm thinking that I am going to not cut it right now. I'm going to let it wait. And I usually unplug this thing. Okay, so let's take these outside. Okay, so I have my stapler, drill, and I have gotten some tiny screws here in those packages, but I think I want to go and get some bigger screws. Now it's time to start. I took an extra battery just in case my juice runs out, and it's time to start getting these together. Oh, no, I want my panty to get green. So let me now put my knee down on the clover. Said I don't want my knee to get green, so let me now put my knee down on the clover.
You don't want your what?
My pant knee. What? Okay. This is it, man. Nothing fancy, nothing fussy. When I'm done, I can just use the flamethrower to give it a little detail.
Yeah. Do you have a brush, a little brush?
Okay. They're the same. 47 and a quarter. Yeah, I said I was gonna go 46, but I'm not gonna worry about the extra inch. No, it's not a big deal. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is use my flat corner brackets to join them.
I was taking this for somebody who don't have a...
Excuse me? Okay, I think I'm gonna change this one. I'm gonna flip it around. Yeah, like this. Like so. Just so you know. Like so. Okay. I don't think I have any right now, but I'm gonna get some corner brackets and well, this wood, I'm using actually rough sawn hemlock, and so it's not perfecto. So this one doesn't even have a corner that I could put the bracket in, but this one does. So I put it wherever I can put it. Or actually, I have 8 of these. So I'll put this here. Okay, stick with me. You'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this little girl brain of mine. Girl brains are strong brains, right? When you put them to work. Now, what we're doing. The one thing I need to do when I get to a place where I have the budget, give me some proper tools, because the saws that are in that building, they're old and they're off. When I think I'm cutting the wood square, it's not square. But it's good enough for what I'm doing now. Good enough is never really the best thing, but you got to work with what you have until you get what you want to work with. There we go. We are making headway, my friends. Okay. So I'm going to lift this up. Turn it over. And then I'm going to use the other 4 on this side. Okay. So what I'm going to do is do this. This and up here. Oh, trying to figure out the best way to put it so it's strongest. These things are very frail. They're not hardy. But I know what I'm going to do to get it to be stronger. We'll get there. Yeah, it's stronger now when I have the other one on the other side. So that's a good thing. it was so warm out here. Yeah, I need some good tools. These pieces of wood are so not square. Yeah. Yeah. It turns out to be pretty sturdy. So, the next thing I need to do is get the piece of mesh off the gate or the gateway. Let's get this off. Let's get it off. Let's get it off. There we go. Done. That was easy. There we go. I'm earthing myself today. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yep. Come on. Come on. Come. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. I'm going to start stapling. Definitely going to need more wood in order to sandwich this. So I'm going to get two pieces to go right across.
I'm gonna get a hammer. I'm gonna get a hammer and some tacks. Okay, I think I have to go to the shop. Okay. I should have burnt it before. I think I'm gonna burn the wire if I burn it after I'm finished. I'm so I could have come down a little more from the top, and I think I'm gonna take out this tacks and come further down. Because I'm pretty close to the edge up here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, here. I found it. Okay. let's catch down here. Yep, I'm good. It is hot, guys, hot. I had no idea it was this warm out here. But I'm working on something special inside for you guys. So I gotta go in there and check on it. And I'll be right back. Woo. I gotta find me a shade. Can't keep working in this. Yeah, just gotta move up a little bit more. There's shade up here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is why I didn't want to cut it. Now, I'm going to see if I can cut it into two. Now, it is a little splitsy, so let's hope it doesn't just split on me. But I'm going to try still to see if I can cut it in two. What I wanted. So this is going to be here. And use that on the face there. And then this here. Yeah. Now, okay. I didn't remember to go ahead and do shishugibon on it before, but I'm still gonna try to do it. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna get that torch and see if I can do at least lightly. At least lightly. Yeah, I'm happy. We have the big time flamethrower. So, let's see if we can throw some flame. It's gonna swinge the grass. So I think I'm gonna change location. Make sure I can get to the other end. Yeah. So I think what I do is turn this on and then turn this on and then ignite. I'm gonna use it in a bit. That just frightened me. Still pretty warm. Even the stones are warm. Okay. finish it up. Oh yeah, I think that's good enough. So I'll just turn this off. Turn this off. Turn this off. And we're done. Let's just put this away and give that baby a little time to cool down. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and screw this. Wait, are these screws long enough? No, they're not long enough. Nope. Gotta get some longer screws. I wonder if I have any in-between screws. That's a question. Okay, let's go get some screws. Okay. I found some screws. That is a big nail. Okay. I'm just wondering if I want to put anything down the sides yet, and maybe not, because I am thinking that I may want to put something across. But I could always put it on the inside and butt it between the two frame vertical framing members. So let's pour that in. do I want to do this now or not? And take a walk. When I come back, I'll decide. Yep, I am going to go ahead and throw some flames to burn that and put it on. Would it be, it would be nice if I had like the pond place in the middle of the gate, or maybe in the upper quadrant. But we'll see what happens down the road. Let's just turn this baby on. Turn this on. Ignite and burn. Okay, turn it off. Turn this one off too. And oh, let's mark where I want to cut it. And let's try the other side. So, I think what I'm going to do is cut it into two, and then I'll measure both sides differently. think it's gonna rain. I didn't see any rain in the forecast. Do you like my gate? Okay. Take the gate to location. Don't think so at all. How we are measure it, you know? Get away, mosquito. Okay. I am gonna have to get a saw. We're good. I need to cut this off. So I'm gonna get a saw and cut that off. Yeah. So we gotta get this off. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. Okay, so just gonna go and get the pieces that I need to carry out my plan. Okay. My camera must be full or something because I'm here finishing up the gate, and when I look it stopped recording. But yeah, drop it in the comments and let me know what you think. I think I helped myself pretty well. Now I'm gonna put a screw at the top and put a star. I have a star at the other entrance to the pond place, so I'm gonna go ahead and put one right here. And all these things I get in garage sales. Okay, that's why I have the ladder here. That's it. Now I'm made. Go ahead and try to find a lock for inside, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do it another time. I think that's good. Oh! I'm gonna put away all these things. That's enough time spent on the gate today. So I just put a star at the top there to finish off. And I should bring you guys closer and show you what I did for the lock on the gate, the outside lock. I basically just got the offcut from this, and I screw a piece at the top here, and I screw a piece here. So all I do is take this down to lock it, and there is another one at the bottom. But I think this was a well spent afternoon to make this gate. Now let's pick that ladder up. Okay. Now, tell me something. Tell me something. Do you think a reindeer is gonna stoop or bend down there to go under the gate? I hardly believe so. I hardly believe so. I can always get a piece of log that I'll just put there whenever I want to close it out. But I doubt that a reindeer is gonna go all the way down there to get under there. Okay. So, while I get things done, I use up materials that are taking up space, and that's a good thing, right? So we can call this gate done. Done, done, done. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go inside now and look about dinner. Okay, friends, so let's go ahead and check out the gate and the gateway. Now, I went back after
and added these braces in the corner because in spite of the fact that I have the framing around going across where the joints are, I find that, and I should have known that, I should have done that before, because it's the same thing I did over there with the arbors that I made, right? I put the brace on because that actually ensures that it stays square, stays together nicely. And so, yeah, I went back and I put 4 braces in the corner. No excuse here, but maybe I was just tired because I have chosen to show you guys in different parts, different episodes, because I didn't want to just cut to the chase. I wanted you guys to see what I actually did at each step of the way to make this gate. And so, yeah, I'm feeling very happy with the gate, and I'm very proud that I was able to accomplish this. As I said before, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. And I just love how the pallet fencing on either side is just showing off my gate. Guys, I feel so good. I feel so good about what I was able to accomplish here. Mwah. Thanks so much for spending some time with me in the garden today. Your support is greatly appreciated. Please consider subscribing and coming along with me on this journey on which I am endeavoring, working hard, putting in some elbow grease to create a country cottage garden retreat. See you again soon.